How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff, not just One Piece. We cover plenty of manga on the channel. But today's One Piece day because we got chapter 1031, and we're picking back up with Kid, Law, and Big Mom in the middle of the big old scrap pile. Kid and Law are sitting there about to pass out because they're so tired. Law is looking at Kid like, so you can... Oh, my God. I just feel like I took a dump. Not like a good one, like a really painful one. I am sweating. So you can sign magnetic fields to people, huh? How long's that gonna last? Kid's just sitting there like, why would I tell you? I'm probably gonna use it on you one day. Oh, okay, ass. I just helped you with that. You're gonna, alright, fine, whatever. Okay, I see how it is. Whew. So Big Mom just starts rising out of the ashes like the monster that she is, and all the I-beams and girders and stuff just start falling off of her. And she looks around at all the fodder and goes, life or Oshiruko? And yeah, she's about to take all of their souls, take their lives, and give herself some soul power to buff herself back up after taking two pretty massive shots. Anyway, real quick, talking about the big massive shots, Law did create that shockwave last time in the fan translation. To me, it wasn't super obvious. I actually kind of thought he made the incision, and then Big Mom tried to, like, do something, and that caused the shockwave, like, now, if you try to go all out, you'll open up the incision and it'll hurt. Something like that. The Viz translation made it much more apparent that no, he made the incision and that caused the shockwaves from the inside. So I was incorrect about that. But hey, fan translation, it happens. Whatever. Anyway, going into what actually is going on. Yeah, these people who dumped out all the Oshiruko at the beginning of the Onigashima battle, it's coming back to bite them again. So yeah, Big Mom steals their soul energy and is just sitting there with the glowing, fiery soul eyes, just looking like an absolute demon. Like, alright, you kids wanted to mess with the Yonko, you wanted to mess with the Emperor, and I'll give it to you. You're not bad, but I'm gonna show you what it means to really be an Emperor. And Big Mom is pissed. She even mentions that she has not felt pain like this in decades. Like, it has been years since anybody has pushed Big Mom and Kaido like this. So we cut back over to Drake and Apu at this point, and they're fighting. Drake's not having none of Apu's stuff. He's sticking with the Straw Hats like Luffy trusted me, and he's fighting Kaido, which is kind of my main goal, to kind of like take down Kaido, I guess, as a member of Sword. I don't know his exact true end goal, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Maybe he mentioned it. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Anyway, they're fighting. Yamato comes busting in. Drake also mentions that Apu has to have line of sight for his attacks to work. I don't think we knew that bit of information. So yeah, you have to be able to audibly hear his attacks, and he has to be able to see you. So if you get around a corner, you're still going to hear him banging on the drums and whatnot, but even if he's trying to target you, they won't hit you. So yeah, that's nice to know. Anyway, Yamato comes barging in through the wall, and she's like, why are the two of you fighting? What is even going on in here? There's 3 numbers, the 2 of you are going at, and it doesn't matter, I don't care. Apu's like, alright, things aren't going my way with Drake, I'm gonna switch gears, I'm gonna see if Yamato's on my side. Hey, Yamato! Yamato's just like, no, don't care, I'm not with Kaido anymore, get out of the way, leave me alone. At this time, she also just lays into Drake for absolutely no reason. I don't think Drake was actively trying to stop Yamato. I think Yamato just jumped the gun and swung on him with the Kanabo real quick. But anyway, Drake's like, Jesus Christ, Yamato, I'm on your side. I left Kaido too. God, ow. What the hell was that? Oh my Jesus Lord. Yamato's just like, oh, my bad, sorry. And just keeps on going because one of the 3 numbers is just like, Fugu? Fugu! And just starts slamming at her. I don't know why. There is apparently a theory out there. I hadn't heard this, but somebody mentioned it in my comments. Can't remember who. I apologize. Apparently, there's a theory that the last 3 numbers, 1, 2, and 3. Well, no, they're not 1, 2, and 3. They might be 1, 2, and 3. Can't remember. Doesn't matter. Anyway, these 3 numbers, at least, are the 3 samurai that were locked up with Yamato back in the past. Probably turned into these numbers by the gigantification experiments. We know those are a thing. Kaido is tied to not Vegapunk, he is tied to Caesar and Doflamingo with the smiles and the sad and all that, and Punk Hazard was also doing the gigantification experiments for Big Mom, so yeah, it's very possible they were just turned into these giant creatures. And this might also explain why one of them all of a sudden just now saw Yamato and was like, huh? and got really excited all of a sudden. Granted, he's swinging on him, but you never know. It's just, yeah, it sparked something in Fugu's mind. I think that's his name. Fuga, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The weird, chunky cheek looking one. Anyway, yeah, so he swung on Yamato. Yamato's getting out of the way of that. Yamato has their own thing they're trying to do right now. So yeah, at this point, Yamato is trying to run to the armory to de-arm the explosives. Fuga, or Fugu, I can't remember which one, is chasing Yamato for some reason. Apu is chasing Fuga because he said, I can't miss out on this chance to get Yamato on board, even though Apu, well, actually, no, Yamato might be okay with being on board with Apu because Yamato's just against Kaido. But if Yamato knows Apu is not, like, with the Straw Hats, then Yamato might not. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, Yamato's going. Fuga's chasing Yamato. Apu is also chasing Yamato, but not trying to swing on her like Fuga is, so he's also kind of chasing Fuga like, Fuga, stop. And he's like, hey, you two come with me. So the other two are following Apu, but then Drake's like, Apu, you're not getting away. So we just got a whole Congo line just following Yamato to the explosives. I don't know what's going to happen with all that. We got a little crazy train going on, and I'm okay with it. But anyway, at this point, we get a quick little cut to Brook and Robin, and we see the CP0 members, and they're getting closer to them. They can see them now, and Brook just grabs Robin like, all right, time to fly, woo! And he just, like, hops off. It's funny, because Robin can actually, like, kind of fly with her little sprouty flower wings. Brook can't actually fly, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he goes bouncing off somewhere. He's just trying to get away from the CP0 members. Robin actually mentions that even among CP0, the masked members are, like, especially dangerous. I don't really know how Robin knows this. I know Robin is super knowledgeable on a lot of things, but I thought CP0 was supposed to be, like, super duper extra secret. How do you know this? I thought nobody was supposed to know, like, anything about these dudes. But anyway, doesn't really matter. So, yeah, we've moved past that. That didn't really last very long. And we get to the final good chunk of the chapter with Sanji. Sanji is getting his nice little revelation so he can continue his fight with Queen. And it turns out that there was a woman in the hallway that he was running past when he was in this funk, and she just didn't faze him, like, at all. Like, we see a picture of him, and he just, like, does not care. Kind of even looks a little menacing. But yeah, apparently he's getting blamed for hurting this woman, which we know is something Sanji would never do. Like, if there's one thing Sanji does not do, it is hurt a woman. Like, he just does not do it. So anyway, yeah, apparently he was running past this woman while he was in this fog in his head, being worried about becoming like his brothers, and apparently he hurt her. We don't know exactly what he did. We don't know if it was just like a kick as he ran by, like maybe he didn't even act like she was there, and as he was running, he like kicked her in the running motion. I don't know, maybe he stopped and actually stomped her. I don't know, but they're blaming him for hurting her. And at the end of it, Sanji stops and he's in his head and he's just sitting there thinking like, Luffy, I don't know if you would prefer me to be just some creature of science that can beat anybody you want me to beat. You give an order and I'll take out whatever enemy of the Pirate King you want me to take out, and I can be a great tool to you. Or I don't know if you want me to be me and Sanji and just give that away. I don't know, but I've made my choice, and I can't do this. Real quick, before I forget this bit, I don't know how I forgot this bit in the review. It's more important than half the random stuff I ramble on about. But at one point, Sanji's like, hey, Zoro, if I ever become like my brothers, a monster like them, I want you to put me down, okay? Like, don't let me be like that. Just take me out and put an end to it. Zoro's like, dude, I'm busy right now, but yeah, sure, okay, whatever. I get it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make it swift for you. Sanji's just over there like, yeah, thanks, I appreciate that. So, yeah, you can tell Zoro has that little quippiness there because it's him and Sanji. But Zoro understands the seriousness of what Sanji just told him. And Zoro's answer was legitimate and genuine. He is legit telling Sanji, yeah, if you become like that, don't worry, I'll end it for you. So, yeah, that's something Sanji trusts Zoro with. And this is something I find hilarious when it comes to Sanji and Zoro fans, like, going at each other. At the end of the day, Sanji and Zoro have an immense amount of respect for each other. Oh my god, they get on each other's nerves. Oh, Jesus Lord, every day, every minute of every hour, down to the second. They cannot stand each other sometimes. But my god, do they respect the other one and what they bring to the table. So, yeah, a little bit of respect goes a long way. Anyway, yeah, now that I got that important little bit out of the way, and he puts the canister on the ground, Queen's already there, and he's starting to talk about it again immediately, obviously. He's like, oh, you're back, all right. Oh, hey, you have the canister, perfect. You can finally bring the suit out. About time, I figured you'd come around sooner or later. And at this point, Sanji just stomps on the canister, blowing it up. So there is no choice, there is no raid suit, there is no turning back, there is no more worrying about this. All we can do is fight as Sanji the way we always have. Now, I'm assuming Sanji's body is still going to be extra durable and everything, so we basically got away with it scot-free. I guess not putting on the suit again means the emotions won't continue to go. I guess he's just at this portion of the transformation and stuck here. I have no idea the scientific stuff behind it. I really have no idea. But yeah, Sanji destroys the canister, throws that away. We're done with it. We're not doing it anymore. We're not messing with that. I'm me. I'm Sanji. I'm a Straw Hat. I'm not a Vinsmoke. I'm not part of the Germa. I'm not becoming a monster. I don't care. I'll find a way to win myself. So, yeah, Queen is just stoking the fire, and Sanji vanishes out of nowhere, and all of a sudden shows up with an absolutely white-hot Hell's Paradise and just knocks Queen literally all the way down the hallway and, like, flipped this dude 180. Queen was standing up, got kicked so hard, he was flying upside down. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if Sanji put, like, a twist to the foot when he did it. But, yeah, the Queen got absolutely knocked into next Tuesday. And I'm totally okay with it. Honestly, Queen's getting a little one note for me. Queen's been really awesome for a while, and all the wacky stuff he's done has been great, but this constant, just, yeah, turn into Vinsmoke, yeah, Vinsmoke, show me Judge, yeah, raid suit, yeah, Judge, raid suit, yeah, science, Judge, yeah, science. I don't care, Queen. Shut up and fight. If he wears the raid suit, try to beat him when he has the raid suit on. If he doesn't have the raid suit on, try to beat him when he doesn't have the raid suit on. Shut your stupid dinosaur mouth and just use your stupid black coffee laser, okay? I don't care about your obsession with Judge, Queen. Nobody does. You are the only person that cares. I don't even think Judge cares. Judge is doing stuff with his kids. You're over here, lonely, dancing for a bunch of people on a stage that honestly don't even really know you that well. Let's be honest. You really think all the fodder have gotten the time to know you? Have you gotten the time to know them, Queen? No. Shut up and fight, you stupid big dinosaur. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, I really do like Queen, but he's, like I said, he's becoming too one note with this whole Vinsmoke Judge science suit Judge thing. I'm over it at this point. Just fight. So, yeah. Anyway, there's parts of how Oda did this with Sanji that I enjoy, and there's parts that I'm kind of like, meh, on. If you ask me, something involving Sanji's mom would be a little bit more impactful and to me a little bit better than this random woman in the hallway that he either kicked on the way by or like stopped and kicked or like did something to. Okay, like, am I really supposed to care? Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. That's the one rule Sanji doesn't break. He does not hit women, and he hit a woman, so that's a really big deal, especially for Sanji and for most people. But still, I don't know. I feel like something with his mother and the past that they had is a lot more meaningful than a random woman in the hallway. But either way, I still kind of like the route he went with it. Like, Luffy, which person would you want me to be? Do you want me to be the cold-hearted killing machine that can take out anybody you want? Or do you want me to be me? So that part of it I really liked, but I think we could have done more on the back end than a random woman in the hallway. But, hey, either way, I still really like the chapter. Super dope end. Big Mom looks like an absolute monster. I don't know how Robin knows about CP0, but apparently Robin knows some stuff about CP0. I thought they were like super secretive, but maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.